Divine greetings, Masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. This is Madhu Soni, welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group. Thank you so much, Masters, for being here and sharing your precious time, space, and energy with each other. So before we start, as you all know, let us join our hands to give our gratitude, respects, and regards to the Masters, and then we'll go ahead. So, Masters, please do open your videos, and also let's join our hands for giving gratitude and praying to the Masters, giving them thanks. So, to all the divine beings, ascended masters, guides, guardian angels, our loved ones, ancestors, all the Param Guru Mandali masters, the White Brotherhood, White Sisterhood, the Param Guru Mandalis, the Saptarishi Mandal masters, the Siddhas, the Gurus, the healers, the teachers, mentors, and masters who are connected with the Most High from the astral realms, the Pyramid Masters, Crystal Masters, our Great Grandmaster Pitama Brahmrishi Patriji, Mahavatar Babaji, Archangels, Angels, Spirit Animals, Spirit Guides, Mother Nature, Father Universe, and the Sun, Moon, and the constellations. We give our respects, regards, and gratitude to each and every Master, to every teacher, the Most High, and the Divine Beings. We are great. We are really blessed to have you all in our lives, to have your wisdom and knowledge that you share with us. We pray to you that we may align with the soul plan and the purpose that we have curated for ourselves. Please help us do the same. Help us also align with the highest timeline that we have set for our incarnation or for the soul journey. We request and pray to all the masters to help us connect with their consciousness, the divine knowledge and wisdom that they got. May we also get the same. We also request and pray to the masters to help us align with the highest timeline ever, to help us understand what unconditional love is, peace, and joy, and help us connect with the same. Let's be unified. Let's be in unity consciousness. Thank you so much, everyone. Let's begin our session today. Thank you, Masters, for patiently waiting. So today I have this wonderful quote, and this is basically I found something on internet, and it was really wisdomful. So wanted to share. I don't know the name who shared this, but I just wanted to share it. So 1 second. Yeah, it's the 5 words of wisdom, and then we'll go ahead with our soul the book read. So, Masters, this is the 5 words of wisdom. Pursue passion more than profit. So, if you want to pursue something, pursue passion. Whatever you like, whatever your passions are, if you are not pursuing those, basically, you are losing on to your own, basically, life. You're not living your life. When you pursue your passions, you actually, it's a way to show to yourself that you love yourself, you care about yourself. So you actually are giving yourself a very, you are satisfying your own self, your own needs, your own love. So pursuing your own passions more than profit will actually help you in your life. Hard work beats talent. You know, many have done, many have worked. You also are all who are here might be doing your hard work. And definitely, once you start working on it every day, like practicing day and night, and not day and night, but meaning to say, don't go on the literal sense, but here it means that, whenever you do any work, and if you continuously do that same kind of a consistency and hard work, actually can beat talent. So when you do certain thing every day, definitely a person who is talented, you can beat that person as well with your hard work. So be consistent, make those efforts. And once you start perfecting yourself every day, if we do the same thing again and again, we perfect ourselves, and definitely we can beat that talent. Whatever we were yesterday, we are not that anymore. Whatever we were a second before, we are not that anymore. So definitely hard work. And then the second line also, excellence, not perfection. Excellence will only come when you are really consistent with your efforts, masters. Perfection is also one thing that definitely you can perfect things, but sometimes we don't go for perfection. We have to be excellent every now and then, just trying hard every day, doing our bit and being consistent, determined, disciplined can actually bring that excellence. So, and then the fourth one is big is little and little is big. So sometimes, when we go for big stuff, we try to avail those opportunities. We try to think that, the big things will give us happiness. But actually, those big things never make us happy. The little things that we have in our lives, the little happiness that we curate or we get, we actually become happy with those, right? And very important, you choose your spouse, not your child. So sometimes we say so many things to our child, so many things we compare and we do lot many things, that they should do this, they should learn this, why they are not behaving like this. But it is like we have chosen our spouse. So we got that choice, to choose our spouse, but not with child. So when a child is born, they are totally under mother, father control or care, responsibility. So take care of them, love them, and grow them in a very joyful, peaceful way and happy way. Let them grow. Don't force them, don't control them, and don't judge them. Let them grow. A plant which is cared for, it grows happily, right? Very similar to that. Even our child, when we love them, when we care for them, when we are not judging and comparing, when we're not pushing them, forcing them, they definitely will grow in a happy way, peaceful way. So let them grow, masters. These are the 5 words of wisdom that was there for us to hear, see. Thank you so much for hearing again and reading along with me. Anyhow, let's go into the book read. Sorry, I could not share the this book. Masters, we are doing this book. Only Love is Real. If anyone wants to come, come along with me and read it along with me in the days to come, please do that. And I would love if sometime everyone can take chances to just read. I wanted to share the PDF, but I thought I might have it, but it was not there. So I've asked someone. Once I get it, I'll definitely share it. In the meantime, I'm going to go with chapter 2, page number 3, and the book name is Only Love is Real: The Story of Soulmates Reunited. This book is written by DrBrian Weiss, and more than 1.5 million copies are already sold. And it is about he has dedicated this book to Elizabeth and Pedro, who have reminded me that there are no coincidences in love. So this is what DrBrian Weiss, the author, has written. So chapter 2, my life as so this is kind of a quote at the start of the book, masters. And 1 second. Yes, sorry, here, no. Okay, here it is. This is the quote that is being written by Carl Jung. Okay, so reading from here, chapter 2, page number 3. My life as I lived, it had often seemed to me like a story that has no beginning and no end. I had the feeling that I was a historical fragment, an excerpt for which the preceding and succeeding text was missing. I could well imagine that I might have lived in former centuries and there encountered questions I was not yet able to answer, that I had to be born again because I had not fulfilled the task that was given to me. So this quote is a quote or sentence, or the lines are written by Carl Jung. And again, another philosophical master. So true. And this is my personal experience. I feel like this, masters, that I have lived my life, and I have already seen things. Maybe I don't remember, but I have lived this kind of life. And certain things are like, I don't know what was preceding, now what is succeeding. I feel that, but I know that I have lived. And certain things, when you have not completed, you have to come back again, incarnate again, and finish that unfinished business. So that is why you have to come here with the soul plan, with the the purpose why you are here. So that is why certain lives, you this is like, when you incarnate, there are certain purposes that you have to fulfill. So there are For me, I believe this is some unfinished business, but these lines actually talk to me. Anyhow, so tall, thin, and attractive with long blonde hair. Elizabeth had sad blue eyes with specks of hazel in them. Her melancholy eyes overpowered her loose navy blue business suit as she sat nervously in the large white leather reclining chair in my office. Elizabeth felt compelled to see me, searching for hope after reading Many Lives, Many Masters and identifying with Catherine, the book's heroine, on many levels. I don't know much about why you are here, I commented, breaking the usual impasse at the beginning of therapy. I had briefly glanced at the information sheet all new patients fill out: name, age, referral, source, chief complaints, and symptoms. Elizabeth had listed grief, anxiety, and sleep disturbance as her major maladies. Basically, maladies meaning problems. As she began to talk, I mentally added relationships to her list. My life is such a mess, she stated. Her history began to pour out, as if it were finally safe to talk about these things. The release of pent up pressure was palpable. Despite the drama of her life story, and the depths of emotion lying just under the surface of her telling it, Elizabeth quickly minimized its importance. My story is not nearly as dramatic as Catherine's, she said. There won't be any book about me. Her story, dramatic or not, flowed forth. Elizabeth was a successful businesswoman with her own accounting firm in Miami. 32 years old, she was born and reared in rural Minnesota. She grew up on a large farm with her parents, an older brother, and many animals. Her father was a hardworking, stoical man. Stoical meaning not saying too much, okay? Keeping to themselves. Who had great difficulty expressing his emotions. When he did display emotion, it was usually anger and rage. He would lose his temper and lash out impulsively at his family, sometimes striking her brother. The abuse Elizabeth received was only verbal, but it hurt her greatly. Deep within her heart, Elizabeth still carried this childhood wound. Her self image has been damaged by her father's condemnations and criticisms. A profound pain enveloped her heart. She felt impaired and somehow defective, and she worried that others, especially men, could also perceive her shortcomings. Fortunately, her father's outbursts were infrequent, and he quickly retreated to the stern and stoical isolation that characterized his personality and behavior. Elizabeth's mother was a progressive and independent woman. She promoted Elizabeth's self reliance while remaining warm and emotionally nurturing. Because of the children and the times, she chose to stay on the farm and to tolerate reluctantly her husband's harshness and emotional withdrawal. My mother was like an angel, Elizabeth went on. Always there, always caring, always sacrificing for the sake of her children. Elizabeth the baby was her mother's favorite. She had many fond memories of childhood. The fondest of all were times of closeness to her mother, of the special love that bonded them together and that maintained itself over time. Elizabeth grew up, was graduated from high school, and went away to college in Miami, where she had been offered a generous scholarship. Miami seemed like an exotic adventure to her, and she was lured away from the cold Midwest. Her mother reveled in Elizabeth's adventure. They were best friends, and even though they mostly communicated by phone and mail, their mother-daughter relationship stayed strong. Holidays and vacations were happy times for them, as Elizabeth rarely missed a chance to go back home. During some of these visits, Elizabeth's mother talked about retiring to South Florida to be near Elizabeth. The family farm was large and increasingly difficult to run. They had saved a considerable amount of money, an amount augmented by her father's frugality. Elizabeth looked forward to living near her mother again. Their nearly daily contacts would no longer have to occur by telephone. So Elizabeth stayed in Miami after college. She started her own accounting firm, which was slowly building. Competition was keen, and the work absorbed great chunks of her time. Relationships with men added to her stress. Then disaster struck. Approximately 8 months prior to her first appointment with me, Elizabeth was devastated because of her mother's death from pancreatic cancer. Elizabeth felt as if her own heart had been torn apart and ripped out by the death of her beloved mother. She was having an enormously difficult time resolving her grief. She couldn't integrate it, couldn't understand why this had to happen. So I'm going to stop here, page number 6, okay? The first 3 lines I've read. Now tomorrow we are going to read. If you all are okay and love to hear this page, I would continue. But I'm trying to get the PDF so I can tell you the gist. I don't need to go ahead and read the whole, okay, para. So now this is what is here, Master, that in this, as you have heard from me, and in this book, how DrBrian Weiss is written, that he's the therapist, right? And Elizabeth comes to DrBrian Weiss and she tells about her story. She has read Many Lives, Many Masters, and in that book, Catherine is the heroine of that book. And the story is on her. Now, in this book, Only Love is Real, we are talking about Elizabeth. And Elizabeth comes to DrBrian Weiss and she tells about her life. And there's a backstory where they are living in farm. Her brother mostly get the beating, basically from father. The verbal abuse is always there, but it is infrequent, not very frequent, okay? And so, but that also has damaged Elizabeth's confidence. Sometimes, she can't um, be that confident in front of others, mostly men, because she only has spoken to her brother um, that way. But with father or any other men, so basically she's trying to tell that there's no other men in her life. And so it's not easy, you know. Maybe she gets scared, or she's wounded. The inner child has been wounded from time to time, and that while growing up is a big challenge, because there are so many things that become damaged in you because of this verbal abuse. Or see, it's not only about verbal abuse, but it's about mental harassment. The confidence gets shaken up. You lose that confidence. You can't speak up your truth. You can't speak what you have in your mind. You become scared. You are fearful. Just imagine. So in these terms, when I tell, it's about all the chakras in your body are imbalanced. Just imagine. Root chakra because of fear. Then that creative energy that flows from your sacral chakra, that also gets hampered. Now your confidence shaken up in your solar plexus chakra. Now your heart is blocked. You can't forgive. You can't forget, right? And then again, when we talk about this, your intuition is also blocked. Why? Because you can't speak your truth. You can't speak, your communication is blocked. You might have some certain other diseases, right? So just imagine how certain things can hamper when you hear. You don't want to hear stuff. You don't want to speak. And what happens is, when you hear it again and again and again, you start using those thoughts. You start using those words for others as well. Even when you sleep, you are able to portray that word. You are able to speak that word. You can pronounce that word very easily. It will be basically as if you're hearing it again and again. And that is one thing, masters, that actually abuse, the mental harassment, the verbal harassment can do. Not only the beating, but this also. And then your throat is blocked, throat chakra. Third eye is also blocked, because now you're not ready to create and imagine. You're not able to imagine that life that you want. You can't manifest. You are blocked from the source also. Just imagine, because your vibration is low. So just imagine what a person goes through when they are harassed mentally, physically, or sexually. It is not easy. So this is what Elizabeth is saying, and it's about, and who was near to her, her mother. But now, and she used to share those moments because she was very outgoing and she understood what her child needed. But after some time, as you have read, like as I was reading, you must have heard that she had an accounting firm, Elizabeth. She started, and she after after college, she started doing her college, and so her mother retired, in South Florida, and she was good friends with mother. Mother would always revel in Elizabeth's adventure. She would enjoy. She would talk to her. And after her college, Elizabeth also stayed in Miami. So she started her accounting firm, uh, and she was basically progressing in that. And um, definitely, a lot of time was being taken by that firm. But after approximately 8 months, um, when Dr. Brian Weiss was talking to Elizabeth, that was the first appointment. So before, like 8 months before that, Elizabeth's mother had this death because of pancreatic cancer. So this is where I'm going to stop the story for today, and then we will continue tomorrow again. So, but I will also try to have the PDF. If anyone has it, please share it with me. I thought it would be in my hard drive or computer, but it was not. Like, I don't know where I kept it anyway. So I will share it, and I'll try to read it 2 pages more and give you the gist of the book. But if you're happy reading along with me, let me know, please. So because your comments and your chats are important for me, so that I understand what you like, what you don't like. Anyway, so any questions so far, Masters? Anything that you want to share or speak? We have again, we have now 45 minutes remaining. So if anyone wishes to share, speak, please. Yeah, this is based on a real story. And that is why this actually was calling me time and again. Just imagine, I had this book from past 3-4 years, but I never was able to read it. But it would always call me, only 1-2 pages I have read it. So this also is, as if this was meant to. Yes, Nirja ji.
So, no, I would like to read it. I'll see if I can get the book. I have his other books.
I have mentioned
And
someone, and I asked them that, I've called on,
yeah,
basically texted them that I
yeah,
have the PDF. If you have available, please share. So let's see, maybe by
yeah,
today,
yeah.
we'll get it.
And I posted some pictures from my recent Kailash trip. If there are too many, delete them.
Oh,
I just posted them, but I think a few more must have got added. You feel free to remove them because I don't want to put too
okay.
many in your group.
No,
So
no, no. Thank you so much. It was really wonderful of you, and really amazing, amazing pictures, I would say. But yeah, masters do see. Neerja ji went to Kailash Mansarovar, and she also went to see.
so some of them I should delete them. I think some
No, no,
other
no,
ones also.
don't worry, don't bother. Okay, that's
Okay,
wonderful.
okay. The
But
one thing, there's a palace there. That palace is Sita Ji's, see, Mata Sita's palace in
wow,
Janakpuri.
wow, you did a
So,
great job. I really want to. Uh,
oh,
wow, amazing. Oh my
yes.
God. You know why?
Eh,
Anyhow, there are some things that confirmation you have.
yeah, I'm going
Uh,
to delete those
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah.
mistake. I think my thick thumb or something, it got stuck on those.
Okay, let me delete for everyone
Yeah,
because
I'm
it had
deleting it.
information, some kind of
Yeah,
information.
yeah.
Go and
I
delete these.
made an album and I've been meaning to send it. I thought first I'll send it to you, and then
Mhm.
Sheelamji and all also said so, but I don't want to. Oh, my dog picture. Sorry. Why
That's
don't I
okay.
delete it and remove it? I'll remove them.
Okay.
Okay.
You can delete the dog pictures if you want.
Yeah, I can
Some of
delete
them
them.
I deleted.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much, Nirja ji, and we will
Sorry about,
definitely go
yeah.
and see it. Okay. Okay. So thank you
And
for this
if
journey.
anybody wants any questions, like one of them is like which phase of the god Kailash is, and then we can go over them. But after I delete it, maybe on one of the sessions, and I can go through them.
Yeah, thank you so much. We'll see. I'll see it today, and then definitely, masters. The pictures are in the group, so you can always see. And if you have any questions, Neerja ji would be happy to answer all those questions, and we'll definitely know how was her experience. So, masters, this Friday, I'll call on someone else, so they will be there. But maybe tomorrow we can talk about it. Okay,
Yeah, I
just
think.
letting you all know. But thank you so much, Neerja ji.
No,
Uh,
no, thank you. And I think the book reading is also good. So happy to join.
oh, wonderful. That's good then. Yeah, we'll do it together. Yeah, Rani ji, go ahead, please, and then we can go into meditation.
Duji, yeah, I would also like to do the reading if I can.
Oh, yes. Welcome.
So, yeah, very nice choice. I never heard of that book. In fact, I was never a good reader, never interested in books, but now I've started liking it.
Yeah.
Um, there's one thing which I wanted to let you know that there was
Mm-hmm.
confusion going on in my mind since morning, since actually last night.
Okay.
And while you were explaining it,
Mm-hmm.
it answered so many questions I had in my mind. So
About
thank
what?
you. I
About
don't know
what?
how that happened, and that
About what?
happens most of the time.
Yeah.
Um, so about a person I know, and
No, no, I
he's been,
meant to say, what did I speak that
yeah, I'm
helped
telling
you?
you. So
Yeah.
she's been struggling in her
Acha.
bad and abusive marriage,
Uh-huh.
but she never has the strength of coming out thinking that it will be bad for the kid because the kid should stay with both the parents.
Uh-huh.
Now the kid is growing and she is in her teen now, and she's becoming so aggressive looking at the father's behavior.
Right.
And she doesn't forget about the father. Now she doesn't even listen to the mother, saying that you are responsible to bring me up in this kind of environment. And she said, you were the only reason I was staying with your father. She said, no, don't give me that reason because if you did that, then that was a mistake which you did. I think I would have been better without a father than with a father in this bad environment. So now you just mentioned something about the children, right? You take care of them. Otherwise, they don't not only go through that environment, which is harsh for them, but all the other chakras, it gets blocked for them to even elevate or come out of that situation spiritually, right? So that is so negative. That is so bad. So that is another reason, people, especially in India, they keep thinking that no, one should not come out of an abusive marriage, even if it is, just stay with it. Thinking about the society, thinking about the family. Now, if we go deep into this purpose of the soul, and if we believe in soul never dies and you have to elevate things like that, if we have little bit of knowledge or a good association, we get so much of strength that no, you will not do that. Nobody needs an environment like that.
This is a very stark reality of life. When I go back and I've seen so many people going through so much pain, abuse, and lot of things. It really have always bothered me a lot. I have cried a lot seeing people. Whatever they felt, I felt it. And because I'm
Yes,
a very emotional, sensitive person,
yes, and
it
so same thing happens to me. It gives me sleepless
bothers
night.
me.
It just haunts me that why, like,
But the
and why
point
can't
is,
I change it?
yeah, because I will tell you one thing. Because what I have experienced and learned, I'm telling you the same experience. So the other day, Dev ji have also mentioned how to reach to the kids. See, what happens is when these things happen in your family or there is any argument or something happens, what happens is the child sees everything. They become subdued, they become cold, not cold, but they become fearful and they don't want to speak. They,
Yes,
because of that fear, they don't want to speak. But as they grow older, that rage, that hormone that comes, that adrenaline rush, the stress is also there. Oxytocin is also basically, sorry, cortisol is also being released in your body. So you're also stressed. Young body does not, like I would say, the young body does not show that much symptom, that disease or anything, right? But
mm,
as you grow older, you understand that what you have been through. You cry, you feel that. I have seen many things in my life where I have seen others also, where somebody was hitting someone and neighbors, I saw my neighbor also doing that with their daughter. One day they were beating her
oh
so
no,
much that it was outside the house. And I have come back from my hostel days and I was watching TV and it was loud. Still, I could hear them fighting, arguing, and beating, and lot many abusive words being told. So I
oh
went
no,
because I could not see, and I went and I wanted to, stop all those things. And I said, stop, don't do that, and all those things. So they started abusing me, using bad words, abusive words against me. And they started telling, the whole colony was outside, and no one took that time to even go there and stop that man beating her daughter. It was really so terrible that, nobody is doing. But because I interrupted, I was,
Mhm.
got, like, basically I got the abusive words. That was okay
Mhm.
for me because, I wanted to save that girl. Whatever it is, don't beat. You can, okay, whatever you have to do, don't beat her. And then on top of that, it was outside the house, not inside. And there are many other things that I saw, and I can't share all those things. But the point is, what happens to that child? They become crazy. They become, they don't like that. And their mental balance is also shaken. Now,
And they
just
don't want to
imagine.
do anything for themselves also. Like
Yeah,
she's
and
losing interest in her studies and she was
yeah.
such a good student.
So now what happens is, you don't trust the man in your life. If they get married, for girls, if they get married, they don't trust their husbands. They fight because they are not trusting. They are scared already. They know that their rights won't be taken care of. Even for a man, suppose if a man has gone into this kind of life, family, where the children and everyone, sorry, the family, the heads were actually arguing, and the parents were basically fighting, arguing, and lot of verbal, physical abuse, you know, this kind of things when they happen, how it affects man. It also affects man and woman both. So, like a brother or sister, if they are living, like basically the parents, when they do this kind of thing, when they go into arguing, fighting, see, both of them, first of all, I don't know, I'm not going to say that in this case, in this book, we are talking about Elizabeth's family. So the father is very stoical and he is not ready to express his emotions. Just imagine why he does that. Because he has seen his family doing the same thing. He learned the same thing now. And he
Yeah.
did the same thing with his family. Now, the children who are seeing, like Elizabeth and his brother. So same way, when a boy and a girl, the child's, the children of these parents, when they see this, what happens to them? They also go through the same thing. Now the man will not trust the woman in her life, and he would try to bully, he would try to push, force, and he would be narcissistic and toxic. Very similar to that, a woman who has gone through such and such abuse will also portray the same feelings. She would be not trustworthy, she would not trust her husband, she would not listen to her husband because, or maybe if she listens, she would be very, very anxious, very in that anxiety state, very depressive state. She would be depressed most of the time. And it would be like she would be dependent. She can't work because her creative energy has been blocked. Both ways, both the child and I mean, the boy and the girl, the children there, it affects
They
them.
definitely get affected. There is nothing good
And
about staying in
moreover,
a in
yeah,
an abusive
moreover, they
marriage.
would
Yeah.
not like to marry. When they grow older, they would not like to marry, or they would have a relationship where it would be always, it would have a fight or something because of that broken family. Because they come from that, how to say, there's this one wonderful word, because they come from that background. The family is very, it was in a difficult stage, I would say, where they were not able to understand each other. So understanding the psychology of the parents and as well as the children. Now here in your case, it is about the teenager that is becoming more aggressive, because
Yeah.
he is not wrong, but the point is, the mother, basically we are just the portals. We have, we choose our children, that, we want this and that, we can manifest. But the point is, it's not only about the mother who is choosing or manifesting, but it's about the father also. So in Thinking and Destiny book, written by Harold Master,
Mm.
it's an automatic writing book, Master's channelized book. In that book, many things have been mentioned: how a child or a soul chooses parents, why it comes, and because there are certain things that we have to learn. Definitely a mother goes through a lot of things and she thinks about her children because she's very emotional, sensitive. Fathers are more, I would say,
Providers.
Pardon?
Like they are the providers, like
Providers, and
natural.
that is why the mother, because she is dependent, because she has gone through so much abuse, that now she can't work. She can't find that confidence to go out and work. Maybe she was stopped and she was not respected, she was not cared for, and
Mm.
now she can't provide the same thing to their children, and that is why she has to be there in that family, in that environment, because she can't go out. She feels that, I can't work, I can't do stuff. I'm not that confident. How will I take care of my children if I leave this husband? Whatever it is, I can bear that pain. Let me bear this physical abuse also, but I would bear that physical abuse, but I would take care of my children.
So
Now,
is it right? Is it, I mean, or where should one say no, and where is the
it's the upbringing
limit?
that we are going through, masters. That's why it's very, very important to understand the psychology of the children, not only your children, but ours as well. Why we are like that? Because our parents had gone through certain upbringing, culture, rituals, religion, and they followed that same thing, the same value, same everything coming down from generation to generation until we break down those curses. That is why I always say that we are the curse breakers. Always understand why we are in meditation, why we are here, because we are understanding each and everything, we are becoming conscious of everything, and that is why it's very important to, the best way, easiest way is to teach meditation to everyone, so that they start coming into meditation, they start awakening themselves, they become conscious and aware of their environment, of their behavior, of their society, culture, everything, so that once you start meditating, your vibrations increases. Once you vibrate higher, your frequency increases, every chakra becomes aligned, and when your every chakra becomes aligned, every other consciousness opens. Basically, every chakra has one, like for root chakra, it has four petals, the four wisdom sent, basically some, I mean to say, four kinds of higher wisdom is there that is associated with root chakra. Very similar to that, sacral chakra. Now six petals. Then you go on to 10 petals with your the solar plexus. With your heart, it is 12, then 16 with your throat, then 2 for your third eye, then 1,000 for this. So there is a nerve of ganglion here inside your brain that has 1,000 parasympathetic nerves. So once you start working on yourself, once you start meditating, you start opening those nerved blocks, basically. Sorry, you start opening your blockages in your nerves, right? So the parasympathetic nerves, they become unblocked. And slowly, slowly, you start giving energy to all your energy centers, all your chakras. So the lower three chakras are your the energy centers, the energy levels. The upper three, the crown, third eye, and your throat are your wisdom centers. So as soon as you start aligning with your lower three chakras, the main is the root chakra. Once you activate that, the upper three chakras, they activate very quickly, and then you start aligning yourself. So it's very important, and then it becomes easy to make somebody else understand. But if you start by arguing or letting them know, they won't listen to you. Nobody is going to listen to you.
Yeah.
It is very
Can I
difficult.
can I share one thing,
Yeah, yeah,
Madhuji? I
yeah.
don't want to go too much into detail, but to Raniji, so this thing, we are going to experience this and see this. And I I know I've shared with you more, but I don't want to share everything. But I am a board certified toxicologist. I work as a director in a company.
Yeah.
But my husband, he has his PhD too, but he has anger issues. And I'm not saying I don't have, even I can get angry, but it is like the way you're saying, for small things and for things. And it took a toll on me and my kids. Like, before I would take it more personal, I tried. So the friend of yours was going through it. Each situation is different, or you cannot. Initially, it was you don't have, you're an immigrant in a different country, and how would you go about, or you think, oh, you already had kids, what should I do? So there's no right or wrong answer. And I tried, that's when I got into meditation a while ago. And I think I
That's
went
good.
out and then came back for different reasons, for the sake of kids, but they were older, but different challenges had appeared.
Yeah.
So even with your friend, no matter what you say, and this is just my 2 cents, I'm no expert, the time has to come. Provide the tools, but don't force, because the time has to come. Nobody can give that strength, right? They say you can take the horse to, like, my parents have been my major supporters. My family has been my major supporter. I was had an education. It was It was like, okay, if not here, we'll go back to India. What is there? And
Yes.
it's a point like provide everything and
Yeah.
be there, but you cannot say do it now or do it sometime. But that's all.
Yeah.
No,
So,
thank you, Tejaji. Now, the friend I'm talking about is not here. She is in India. And it's been like 25 years into
Yeah,
this abusive marriage.
yeah.
So I
I-
think this is enough for her to, even with whatever years are left in her life, because she has all these bodily issues also, of course.
I'm telling
S-
you guys here, I'm just sorry to interrupt, but the point is she lived 25 years with that same husband.
yeah,
Imagine
yeah.
she
yeah,
can't get out
In
of
my
that.
case, it is getting to 34.
See, so
It's like, how
you
do you
have
do
that,
that?
yeah, do you have that ability to fight and argue and you just give in? You just give in and you don't want to do that again because now the point is about your children, your body also cannot do the same things that they were able to do when they were young.
But
Anyhow,
I'll tell is that there you get the strength, like Madhuji is saying, that you provide the tools and you're not
that is
staying for the
right.
sake of staying, or you're not. Before, I would never ever have the courage to talk in a crowd, like in a group like this. And then you get
mm,
over it. It's like, okay, if somebody has something, that's somebody's mind, it's not me. And so it'll come
Because
to that point.
why you are able to? Because now you see that it's not only you, but many others like you are there who has gone through the same challenge. And when we come here, when we align ourselves, we give strength to our centers and energy centers, and we are able to speak when we communicate. That's why I always
yes,
mention, please
yes,
communicate your thoughts. It's okay. I'm not going to make any fun of you. I understand because I've seen life, I've experienced a lot. So maybe I look small, I look young, but no, don't judge me on my face, okay, masters? But the point is, I understand, and that is why I'm an empath. I'm very sensitive. I'm emotional. Just imagine I would see the TV and I would cry, and it took me years to strengthen myself, my emotions. Anyway, the point is, masters, let's go and meditate. Thank you, Rani ji. Thank you so much. Thank you, Nirja ji. So take your own time. I'm not saying, I'm not pushing you. I understand each and every one. But the point is, until you tell me, I'm not going to make that statement. Yes, sometimes certain messages are needed. For that, masters give me that message and it comes out. So sometimes when I speak more, it is because of the messages that are coming to me, and that is why I'm speaking. Because I also like to keep quiet, just mentioning this. Anyway, let's go and meditate, masters. We are still 30-40 minutes we can do, but at least 30 minutes of meditation. Or if you all are willing, we can do 40 minutes of meditation. So take your position. Let's not waste any more time. But we invested actually. I'm not saying waste, but crisscross your legs, clasping your hands and fingers and closing your eyes. I'm going to share music today. So before that, try to relax your body from head to toe. Close your eyes and inhale and exhale. So as you inhale and exhale, try to focus on each and every part of your body. Let this breath energy go into every part. So let's first worry about or focus on the upper part of our body, that is our head, brain region. Relax that with your breath. As you breathe in, take your time, 5 to 6 seconds to breathe in and breathe out very slowly, and relax your head space one by one with each and every part. Your facial expressions, your facial region, eyes, ears, nostril, sinuses, and your jaws. Feel that peaceful, calming breath entering your body, entering your brain, your face. Breathing in into your forehead, your upper faculty, that is your higher mind, associated with your thinking, your understanding, and also breathing in into your cerebellum, left and right side of your brain, inside of your brain, the pineal, pituitary, and hypothalamus. Breathing in into the back side of your brain, where you have your brainstem, associated with the coordination skills masters, related to your hands, your feet, and your spine. Breathe in into your upper back, middle back, lower back, and relax with your breath. Relax your shoulders. Let there be no tightness. Inhaling into your heart and lungs. So breathe in totally. Why I say this is because when you don't speak, you can't breathe properly. Your lungs don't work properly. So this time, when you are concentrating on your lungs, breathe in deeply. Let your lungs work. Let them expand as you breathe in. Take your time. So there is no rush. This is what you are doing to your own self by consciously breathing in and becoming aware. Every now and then, always remember that this is your me time. When you work with your body, consciously breathe in with your body, with your breath, and connecting your body with your breath. Your body has cells all throughout your body. Every organ, every nerve, every blood vessels, everything has cells. And these cells, they breathe. As you let them know that I'm breathing for you, you energize, rejuvenate, and recharge every cell. And this breath energy goes into the center of your cell, that is your nucleus, which carries the chromosomes inside the telomeres. These telomeres, they cannot grow after 30 years of age because now our youth is being diminished. But as we meditate, as we breathe, we give or we send a message to our cells, to our body, to our chromosomes, telomeres, that we are ready to live again. We are actually sending that signal, that hormone that is happy. We become blissful, we become peaceful, we become more calm. Every cell inside our body receives this dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins. So we become more youthful, we become more young, we become more peaceful, happy, joyous after meditation. So as you breathe in, masters, make an intention to your own self. Put this intention that this is my me time. I'm going to live my life from now on. Whatever mistakes had been made, we can't go back and change those. But we have learned our lessons. We understood by those experiences. So as I breathe in and breathe out, I forgive each and every one. I forgive whoever has hurt me in my past incarnations, in my past situations, events, or even in this incarnation in my past. I forgive each and every one. I accept my own self, my own shortcomings, other people's shortcomings, and I accept each and everything. And I let go of certain behaviors, challenges. I let go. Let go of all those hurts, trauma, pain. As I inhale, I give myself a chance to live. I give myself this energized energy, rejuvenation, rechargement of my cells, my body, my organs. I am ready to live once again, fully, totally, letting go of anything that hampered my growth, my mindset, my thoughts. I let go and release. From today, I make a vow to my own self that I will be available to my own self. I am going to take care of my own self. I'm going to fulfill all those passions that I wanted to fulfill. I wanted to do. All those creative urges that came to me, which I left. I did not took care of them. From today, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to be who I want to be. From today, I'm going to communicate with my own self and others in a peaceful, loving way. I'm a unique, powerful soul. And I am going through this incarnation. And in my physical life, whatever is happening around me, with me, it is also happening because I have created that reality. So from today, I'm going to make a vow again to myself to think positively and to create that reality that I need through my meditation with the energy that I receive. This energy is very potent, very positive. And with this positive energy, I create my reality. Whatever you think, you become masters. So think positive. Let bygones be bygones. Whatever happened had to happen so that you come into meditation. You understand yourself. We can't change other people's lives, but we can change ours. We can always help others to awaken. But first, we need to change ourselves. That changed personality will actually speak. Millions will actually speak to others when they see us. But until you change, or until you change anything, if you really need that change, you have to change yourself. If you want to change others, bring that change in yourself first. So relaxing your heart, your lungs, your stomach, and breathing again, living that life. Now breathe in and feel that your belly button is going out as you breathe. Inhaling inwards, you are letting your belly button go out. Expand your stomach muscles as you inhale, and when you breathe out, when you breathe out, you exhale, contract your stomach muscles. So breathe in, inhale, expand your stomach muscles. Exhale and contract your stomach muscles. Now you relax your stomach region. Now go down into your hips, thighs, knees, calf muscles. Letting go of that old energy that is stuck in your calf muscles. So breathe in. And as you breathe out, you release. You release that old energy. That whatever had happened, had happened. Now don't associate yourself with the past. Don't get triggered again and again by your past. Let that go. Be aware. Become aware of your past. What it made you. How it made you. Why you are like that. Why you behave in a certain way. We are all good people. Only little shortcomings because of the inner child wounds or the child wounds that you carry. So let go of all those wounds. I know it won't be easy, but one day at a time, you can work on one wound or take your whole month, but work on that one wound, one trauma. Heal yourself. Take your own time. Take your time to release any trauma, pain, or hurt. Cry it out. Release those emotions. Until you release, you will, or your energetic print will actually speak a lot and will carry the same frequency out, and you will associate yourself with the same people who will come and trigger you. So as you breathe in, remember to release so that you can release that energetic block from your pran sharir, etheric body. Whatever you remember that you carry in your mental body, causal body, let go. Take your time to release those emotions, those memories. Maybe you might become forgetful. You think, what is happening to me? Nothing. Everything is good. It's just now you're not associating yourself with the past. So breathe in and breathe out. Slowly, steadily. Just breathe in. Take your time. Let go of anything that bothers you. Just breathe in, breathe out, and let your breath become one with your body, with your mind, and with your spirit. You are one. You are in your spirit, not the other way around. The spirit is not within you. You are within your spirit. You are one. Let no one tell you that you are not loved, you are not cared, because you are there to take care of yourself. You are important to your own self. You are worthy of every good thing. And until you understand this, until you put this in your mind, you cannot move forward. So remember to love yourself first. Ground your energies, masters, with Mother Earth, and just meditate deeper and deeper. Every breath that you breathe in deeply. And as you release softly and steadily. Let your body be steady. Your breath becomes deeper and steadier. Steady your vision. Bring your concentration either on the frontal part of your nasal passage or onto your third eye. And just breathe and be aware of every breath. My dear masters, now very slowly, let us all come back and return into our body's consciousness. Take your own time, and as you start feeling your body, try to move your toes, your feet, and move your fingers. Very slowly, try to straighten up your spine, your neck, and your head. So take your time. As you come back, give thanks to your breath energy, to your own self, to your body, and this incarnation. You are here for a reason. You are here to learn your lessons. You are here to fulfill your purpose. So, as you incorporate this cosmic energy into your body, you receive this positivity from the universe. You gain that energy. Use this energy to manifest into your life, to create that life that you really wanted. Think about it. Are you still living your life or just going through with it? To live your life, choose only those things that matter to you. You only live once, masters. So live it or lose it. Up to you. Breathe in, breathe out, and very slowly unclasp your hands now. 5, and keep your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now you may open your eyes beneath your palms whenever you are ready. Please let go and let go of your hands and palms. And come out. You can hug yourself and feel yourself. Feel your body by patting on your back and hugging yourself. Take a deep in breath and give thanks to yourself as you hug. Feel that love for your own self. Accept yourself and speak to your own self. Thank you so much. Thank you, my body. Thank you, my organs. Thank you, each and every part of my body. I love and accept you. I love my own self. I am love. Within me and around me is love. I choose peace, joy, and happiness. I choose myself. I choose love. I choose to live my life in the way I want. Whatever I do it with love. In all my workings, in all my doings, I give and receive love, peace, and joy. Thank you so much, masters. Also, you can affirm, I am a healthy, happy, vibrant soul. Whenever you are associated with positive energy, always intention works, masters. Manifestation can be, you can always manifest quickly. Okay, remember that. So, as you inhale, think positive. As you exhale, let go of any negativity, transmute into golden light, golden energy, or positive energy. Make that intention. Say that I am transmuting. When whatever you say, universe hears and the universe fulfills, right? So gratitude, Asha ji, thank you so much. And gratitude to everyone for joining in. Thank you. Definitely, I'll also try to read. And finally, Masters, happy to tell you that I posted the PDF of this book. Only Love is Real got the book PDF. So I posted in the group. So whoever is willing to do it with me, I would love to, give you chance. And see, I'm not the one who's giving chance. I'm just saying that, every day we can do it together. Like for 2 days, I'm doing it. I've already done. Tomorrow, if Neeraj ji, if you want to take over or Rani ji, let me know. But be on time so that we can start. And who's talking, right? Who's talking? Who's not on time? I'm so sorry. But anyway, certain things are there that I also need to take care. Yes, any experiences are always welcome. Please do share because that is the message for the whole group. And whatever I was saying, it was because the messages were flowing, so I had to say. Yes, Sonal ji, बताएं.
Atmanandan, ma'am.
Atmandan.
Atmanandan, all master.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
आप ये डायलॉग बोलते हो ना, थैंक यू वेरी मच। आई नो आप बहुत दिल से बोलते हो, लेकिन
बहुत
मेरे
अच्छा।
मन से कुछ और निकलता है। मैं शैतानी करना।
कोई बात नहीं, आपके मन से जो भी निकले ना वो सब अच्छा ही है।
एनी हाउ यू नो दैट, सो एनीवे बोलिए, आप
बस,
बताएं।
मैं ना ध्यान करने बैठी थी, एक दो दिन पहले की बात है।
हम्म।
तो जैसे मैं बैठी तो टाइगर, वाइट टाइगर और इतना लंबा टाइगर
क्या बात है।
बैठा था ऐसे ही।
हम्म।
और फिर बाद में क्या हुआ, गोल्डन कॉइन जैसा, और बीच में होल।
हम्म।
होल भी कैसा, जैसे
हम्म।
बाहर आ रहा है।
हम्म।
होल करते हैं तो कैसे बाहर आता है, वैसा
हम्म।
होल।
क्या मतलब कॉइन को होल
गोल्डन
किया?
कॉइन के अंदर, कॉइन या फिर ऐसे ही गोल्डन गोल, वो नहीं होता है, वो
एनर्जी
था।
बाहर आ रही है।
तो
ओके।
उसमें होल था थोड़ा सा,
ओके।
गोल।
हम्म।
और ऐसे मैंने लिख के रखा है,
हम्म।
तो कुछ याद तो नहीं आ रहा है।
ओके।
बुक उधर वो रूम में है, उसके
लिखिए,
डैडी सोए
चाहिए
हैं ना
लिखिए, आप
इसलिए।
लिखिए, जैसे मैं डिम्पल जी से बात कर लेती हूँ तब तक की।
ओके, ओके।
ओके। यस डिम्पल जी, टेल मी।
Anji, thank you so much.
यस डिम्पल जी।
Uh, Today, I don't know, when you guys were talking about her friend,
हम्म।
somehow those things I don't like, or if I see any shows, something like that, or anything like with girls, I don't like. I stop watching those and somehow.
डेफिनेटली।
But when I was meditating, I was getting pain in my legs somehow all of a sudden. Why is that? I don't know.
Old energy. See, I don't know why I spoke that. Now, did you get it? I spoke about that. That
Mm,
the old energy is stuck in your calf muscles.
mm-hmm.
Didn't I say that?
Yeah.
How many have
Yeah.
heard? Many might have heard, I think.
Yeah.
If you, so I was saying because it was meant for you. So your old energy have is stuck there
Mm-hmm.
because the see why are these calf muscles used? The
Mm-hmm.
muscles are used to move forward, basically, right? It gives a push, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it helps us. So our shins and our calf muscles, they carry that power, force, so that we can move forward. It gives us strength, right? And
Mm-hmm.
whenever that old energy is stuck, it tells us that we can't move forward. It's stopping us. There was something in your past that told you that you can't move forward. That old energy is still stuck there. So when you release that energy and say to your own self that from today, or I release that old energy, whatever happened in my past, which actually blocked me to move forward, which did not let me to move forward. I release. I'm ready to release now. Tell your body, tell your cells, because even each and every cell in your body is basically, see, we have 70 to 80% of water inside our body. The water carries memory, and that water in the form of fluids, blood, it's all fluid, right? So that carries memory, and that old memory is still stuck there in your calf muscles. So release it and say to yourself. That is why, see, now what will happen for people um, who are actually forgiving and releasing. Some people might feel, this happened to me also and many others also. Sometimes we start feeling that I am becoming forgetful because, we are now not associating ourselves with the past. Whatever happened, we are ready to let go. We have already let go.
Mm-hmm.
We let go. We released. So what happens is we become forgetful that because now you don't give a damn about anything, I would say. You just let go. You release that, right? So we say, okay, I'm not worried about anything else now. I am not, you don't attach yourself to the past, to anything. You become carefree now. When you start releasing and forgiving, this will happen. So
But I am like carefully. I don't hold anymore.
no, I understand, but
Yeah.
maybe there is something that is still stuck in your body.
Okay.
So
Okay.
maybe you need to. So when you sit in meditation, think about
Okay.
it. So see, sometimes, people think that, oh, I have so many thoughts during my meditation. It is,
Mhm.
I'm not talking about you, but there are the people who
Yeah.
do that, and they say that I do have so many thoughts during my meditation. Just imagine why these thoughts are coming. Because these thoughts are from your past, even from your day-to-day activity, and those actually continuously revolve in your mind.
Mhm.
And when you are ready to clear, those thoughts come so that you can work on it and clear it. Let them come. Do your clearing. But that is what I told everyone. Try to connect with positive energy. Do your meditation every day. If you can't do that, so still sit for meditation and give your time and energy to your own self.
Mhm.
Maybe there will be a day when you will actually not think anything, because that day you will be totally free. You will understand that, and you won't give a s about anything, right? You
Yeah.
won't actually. And that is the day you will feel totally free, free like a flying bird who's flying freely in the sky. That
Mhm.
is the day. See, definitely you will be bound with relations, responsibilities, lot of things. But now
Yeah.
you will be there, but in a detached way,
Good touch.
right?
Okay.
So think when you are in the meditation, at that time, think about that thing, and you call on to your master and make them ask them that, is there anything that I have left with me which is not yet released, which is bothering my calf muscles, that old energy, that stuck heavy dark dense energy,
And
it's
still,
still there, that is
for
bothering.
now, it's my throat as well. Yeah.
Pardon,
In
sorry.
my throat as well. There's something like going on with my throat as well. So
Okay.
maybe
Okay,
there
one
as
thing
well. Yeah.
for your throat, try to start taking elaichi, the cardamom.
Yeah. I just had lychee and water.
Madhuji, can I say something?
Okay, 1 second, Parul ji. I am talking right now to Dimple ji. Okay, wait for your time. Thank you. So now the point is, Dimple ji, आप इलायची खाएं पानी में बॉईल करके, चाय में डाल के, उसका थोड़ा सा,
Yeah.
एक इलायची से नहीं होगा. Okay, do it like 5 to 6 ilaichis,
Okay.
cardamom, and do that and see that change. It really, I was really surprised when my throat was not okay. I was sometimes I get messages and my masters would give me those messages, So this cardamom came in front of me, and I had happened to see the benefits of cardamom and the pros and cons. So when I was reading, I was like, oh, that is why they told me to see. That's why I'm telling, cardamom works, masters.
Okay.
Sometimes
Yeah.
we go ahead with, with ginger, with so many other
Yeah.
things. You
Yeah.
can also do mulethi, licorice.
Yeah.
Okay, that will also.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Sonal ji. बताएं.
आत्मानंदन।
हाँ, तो
हाँ, वही था। इनफाइनाइट शब्द आया और कृष्ण भगवान का थोड़ा बहुत बड़ी मूर्ति का दर्शन हुआ, गणपति जी का हुआ, और शिव जी त्रिशूल लेके खड़े थे। वो तो मैंने शायद बात की थी उस वक्त। बस यही है।
ओके, वंडरफुल, अच्छा है. सी, समटाइम्स हम गोल्डन एनर्जी से कनेक्ट होते हैं, तो गोल्डन एनर्जी हमको फ्री फ्लो करते हुए दिख रही है, वो भी. एंड शिवा विद त्रिशूल, शिव इज बेसिकली कैरिंग द त्रिशूल, दैट इज हिज शक्ति. सो शिव अपनी शक्ति के साथ में यूनियन एनर्जीज में है, दैट इज व्हाट इट पोर्ट्रेज. ओके, बहुत अच्छा है. थैंक यू अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर करने के लिए, सोनल.
और व्हाइट टाइगर इतना पढ़ा था मैम.
या, व्हाइट टाइगर इज ऑल्सो बेसिकली इट्स वेरी यूनिक एंड प्योर एनर्जी के साथ है. और टाइगर स्ट्रेंथ को शो करता है, करेज को शो करता है. तो हमारी लाइफ में भी हमको वो स्ट्रेंथ और करेज शो करना है. बी यूनिक, यू आर यूनिक. सो डोंट एवर लाइक फील दैट यू आर नॉट वर्दी ऑफ एनीथिंग, जो मैंने शुरू में भी कहा था. कई बार
और मैं क्या
हमारी खुद
बोलती
की
हूँ,
एनर्जी से.
बार बार लायन का मुंह दिखाई देता है, जैसे लायन कभी प्रकाश में लायन ही आ जाता है, ऐसे आंखें से तुरंत वैसे वो चला जाता है, ऐसा होता है कभी.
हाँ, because it's
दिखाई
just
देता है और
experience.
तुरंत
इट्स योर ओन एनर्जी और द स्पिरिट एनिमल इज कनेक्टिंग विथ यू। जो आपकी स्पिरिट एनिमल है वो कनेक्ट कर रहे हैं, इसलिए वो बार बार दिखता है। ठीक है।
ओके।
और आपको वो बार बार बताया जा रहा है कि डरो मत, डोंट फियरलेस। और वो जो स्पीड है, वो जो स्ट्रेंथ है, दमखम है। एक पाँव देखो, अगर मतलब जो टाइगर चलता है तो उसका पाँव देखा है आपने कभी? इट्स सो हैवी, इतना भारी दिखता है, और कितना मतलब एक पंजा मार देगा तो वहीं के वहीं चित्त हो जाते हैं। तो उतना वो स्ट्रेंथ, तो आपके अंदर भी वही स्ट्रेंथ है, उस वो स्पिरिट एनिमल है, गाइड कर रहे हैं आप। तो उनका वो गाइडेंस लीजिए, डरिए मत। कुछ चीजों में आपको डर लगता है तो डोंट, आपको
डर
शायद
तो थोड़ा लगता
एंजाइटी का
है।
होता है, आपको एंजाइटी का प्रॉब्लम है,
हाँ
तो
हाँ।
वर्क ऑन योर सोलर प्लेक्सस चक्रा। आप भगवान विष्णु दिखे, कृष्ण भगवान दिखे आपको, इसलिए क्योंकि
हाँ,
because आपको, आप अपने सोलर प्लेक्सस चक्रा पे भगवान विष्णु का आप जाप कर सकते हैं, आप हल्दी लगा सकते हैं जो आपको पता ही है। बट
लगाती हूँ।
हाँ, बट आपको रम चैंट करना है।
रम।
राइट।
ओके।
हाँ, है ना, उसको स्ट्रेंथन करना अपने बेली बटन को,
ओके।
उस एरिया को।
थैंक यू वेरी मच।
थैंक यू सोनल जी। थैंक यू। यस नीना जी।
Thank you, Madhuji. Today, beautiful meditation and beautiful book reading.
थैंक यू।
I have a question. Like when you say breathe in, your belly button should rise. That I understand, right? And but I don't understand how you tell like breathe through your like hip muscle or something. You said,
Just
right?
imagine that you are sending your breath energy into your hips, okay, or your
Okay.
thighs. Okay, हम ऐसा करते हैं, just will do it. Now, when I am actually guiding you,
Mm-hmm.
आप आंख बंद करें, close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay? आप मुझे दिख नहीं रहे हैं, इसलिए मैं समझ भी नहीं पा रही हूँ कि मेरे को क्या करना
Wait a minute.
है, बट
No, let me put the video. Yes.
या सो नाउ व्हाट आर वी गोइंग टू डू इज, आप आंख बंद करके अब आप सिर्फ ब्रीद करें, और ब्रीद करते हुए आप सोचें कि आपके माथे में जा रही है, फोरहेड में जा रही है सांसें, और मुझे बोलते जाइएगा कि हाँ मैं कर पा रही हूँ, बताते जाएगा कर पा रहे हैं तो। जस्ट बी
Yeah.
कंफर्टेबल, दैट्स ओके। कोई कोई
Right.
आपको मतलब कोई कुछ, मैं सिर्फ देखना चाहती हूँ कि हाउ यू डू इट, आई जस्ट वांट टू फील दैट एनर्जी, सो आप करें।
Like, when I do it, my
अच्छा
focus
आप,
is again on stomach.
हाँ नहीं नहीं, अभी आप ऐसा मत करिए, अब आप करिए, आंख बंद करिए, सांसें लेना शुरू करें, नॉर्मल सांसें लें, बिल्कुल। अब आप नाक से सांस लेते हुए आप महसूस करें कि आपकी सांसें ऊपर की तरफ, फोrehead की तरफ जा रही हैं। ये आप सबसे पहले आप आंखों में भेजें, आंखों में भेजें, कि आप जब सांस लेते हैं आंख बंद करें, इनहेल डीपली, और ऐसा महसूस करें कि आंखों में जा रही है, जा रही है, फील हो रहा है।
Yeah.
अब वैसे ही
Yeah.
फोरहेड में, अब फोरहेड में लेके जाएं। अब आप महसूस करें आपकी कान में जा रही है सांसें, फील करिए।
Yes.
ओके, नाउ अब आप अपने जॉज को फील करिए कि आप अपने जॉज में डाल रहे हैं सांसें।
Right. Yeah.
अपनी मुंडी को चाहे आप ऊपर उठा लें, जैसा करना है, जो भी
Yeah.
जस्ट ट्राई टू मूव योर फेस अपवर्ड्स, और ब्रीद इन,
Upward का तो हो गया.
फॉलो।
अब
हाँ,
downward.
अब आप सीधे, अब आप अपने पेट की तरफ आ जाएं, फोकस ऑन योर नेवल एरिया। ओके, सो नाउ
Mhm.
थिंक दैट यू आर इनहेलिंग इनवर्ड्स, आपके स्टमक में जैसे हम बलून फुलाते हैं, तो वैसे पेट को फुलाना है सांस के साथ। ओके, सो ब्रीद इन, बाहर की तरफ आपका पेट निकल रहा है, बेली बटन भी बाहर की तरफ आ रही है, और आप अंदर सांसें भर रहे हैं। ओके, डन। नाउ अब धीरे धीरे आप इसको रिलीज करेंगे तो आपको क्या फील होगा, आपके स्टमक मसल जो है कॉन्ट्रैक्ट हो रहे हैं, अंदर की तरफ खींच रहे हैं, और आप अपनी सांस जो है पूरी तरह खाली कर रहे हैं पेट से। आप अंदर दबाएं पेट को ऐसे, मतलब आप एक्सेल करें, मुंह से भी आप कर सकते हैं, करके देखिए, और पेट की पूरी हवा आपने बाहर निकाल दी। राइट, वैसे ही अब आप क्या करें, अब आप अपना ध्यान पूरा अपने हिप्स तक लेके जाएं, सोचें कि आपकी सांस वहां पे बह रही है, इट्स योर ब्रेथ इज फ्लोइंग इनटू योर हिप्स। ओके, फील इट ऑन योर बॉटम्स, आई वुड से। ओके, फील इट,
Right. Right.
जस्ट फील इट, वाइब्रेशन को फील करना है उसको, कि आप हर एक ब्रेथ को आप महसूस कर रहे हैं। नाउ गो थ्रू एज इफ आपकी वो सांसें थाइज से जा रही हैं, फील इट इन योर थाइज गोइंग थ्रू योर नर्व्स, वेन्स, हर चीज। राइट, आपका जो थाइज है वो भी वाइब्रेट कर रहा है, वैसे नीज, काफ मसल्स, और फ्लो कर रहा है सीधे नर्व्स के थ्रू, आप सीधे डाउन जा रहे हैं अपने नीज में, अपने काफ मसल्स में, हील्स में, सोल्स आपकी फीट, सोल्स ऑफ योर फीट एंड देन टोज। और अब आप अपनी एनर्जीज को, आप सोचे कि आप एक पेड़ हैं, एक जड़ बन गए हैं, आपका जो नीचे का भाग है वो रूट्स बन गया है, नाउ यू आर गोइंग डाउन एंड ग्राउंडिंग दैट एनर्जी विथ मदर अर्थ। आप पेड़ के रूप में आप बन गए हैं और जड़ों के रूप में आप अपनी एनर्जीज को मदर अर्थ के साथ ग्राउंड कर रहे हैं। दैट इज इट, फीलिंग इज द की,
Yeah.
राइट। अब आप सोचिए मैं क्यों करवा रही हूँ, अब आँख आँख खोल सकते हैं आप, बट अब आप
Yeah.
क्यों कर रहे हैं? बिकॉज जब हम फील करते हैं किसी चीज को, हमारी लाइफ में इतनी तकलीफें क्यों? क्योंकि हम फील करते हैं, किसी ने हमको कुछ
Yeah.
बुरा बोला, फील कर लिया, और वो इमोशनल ब्लॉकेज बन के डिजीज बन के आ गया, सर दर्द हो जाता है, पीठ दर्द, बदन दर्द। और हमको ये क्यों? क्योंकि हम फील करते हैं। वाई डू वी फील? वी शुड नॉट फील, बट हम फील करते हैं, हम फील कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि हम ह्यूमन बींग्स हैं, हम कर सकते हैं। जानवरों को भी फील होता है, तो वैसे ही पेड़ों को
Yeah.
भी फील होता है, हमारे पास वो फीलिंग वाली है एबिलिटी। मोस्टली जो वुमेन है वो बहुत इमोशनल होती है। मैन जो होते हैं वो बहुत हाउ टू से, दे आर वेरी एनालिटिकल, बट इन अ वे, until unless they only get attached to emotions when they can touch stuff, you know। बट वुमेन के साथ क्या होता है, वो हर चीज को फील करती है, हर चीज को। मेन भी होते हैं जिनके अंदर ज्यादातर वो क्रिएटिव एनर्जी होती है, लविंग एनर्जी होती है, हार्ट चक्रा बहुत ओपन होता है, तो दे आर ऑल्सो इन टू दैट लविंग स्टेट। बट हम इसलिए बोलते हैं ना कि हमारे मैस्कुलिन एंड फेमिनिन एनर्जीज को हमको बैलेंस करना है, राइट। सो एनीवे, आई
Thank you.
होप।
Thank you.
थैंक यू रेखा जी। यस पारुल जी, थैंक यू फॉर वेटिंग पेशेंटली। यस, लेट मी नो नाउ।
Okay, it was about Dimple ji. I saw her, like I was coming from work and I just had a phone in my hand and I was going upstairs and I just saw Dimple ji was shaking very like hard and like her head was shaking in her body. I don't know if anybody saw it or not.
Can you
And
open your video please, Parul ji? Thank you.
I'm in the bed. Hold on a second.
Okay. So, who do you see? Dimple ji, you saw Dimple
Dimple ji was shaking her whole body and her head was
हाँ,
going
या
up
इट
and
वाज
down.
एनर्जी। तो एनर्जी के बारे में है, आप एनर्जी के बारे में बात
Yeah.
कर रहे हैं। या आई ऑल्सो सॉ हर एंड इट्स बिकॉज आई वाज स्पीकिंग एंड मे बी शी वाज गेटिंग दैट हाई एनर्जी एट दैट टाइम, सो हर
Uh-huh.
बॉडी वाज शेकिंग। दिस
Shaking.
हैपेंस बिकॉज ऑफ एनर्जी। सो नाउ
Mhm.
योर क्वेश्चन, टेल मी।
So, yeah, there was the energy. I was just saying, like, I didn't meditate that much because I came from work late and I had to take shower and I just turned on your video and listened to the, yeah. So, last 10 minutes I did it.
ओके, आई वुड से, देखिए पारुल जी, वेरी, it's a request from my side to you, try to meditate. I know you work a lot and I respect that. The amount of uh, hours you spend for work, it's really commendable how you do it. I don't know, but
Yeah.
definitely kudos to that energy that is working through you. But you need that calm and the tranquil energy I see missing in you. Okay, I see
Mhm.
that missing in you. So you need to calm yourself down, but it will only happen when you start meditating and give time to yourself during meditation.
Okay.
Second of all, you just started and did 20 minutes. Thank you. But I would say it was a very short meditation today because we had discussed certain questions.
Mhm.
Anyhow, uh, and we will cover up, no problem. But the point is, I want you to meditate because, see, you joined because of a reason, and I understand. I want you to give time to yourself, okay?
Mhm.
You are giving time out. You have to cut down on the time that you are spending so much giving to others. I know you're earning. Maybe there's some reason that you earn, and definitely everyone has a reason to earn. But when you wake up at 2:30, 4:30 a.m., and then the whole day you are like awake, not sleeping, not giving rest to your body, that is also hampering your energy. And certain times I feel that energy, maybe how are your relationships with others? It is also hampered, I believe, right?
Mhm.
Why? That is why I'm saying, because you need that alignment happening in your body. Um, I understand everything, and I don't want to say everything in front here, but the point is, start working on yourself. Do 41 day of meditation. For how long have you been meditating already, Parulji?
So, we do it in the morning with my class, like a pranayam meditation, like not that long, but 1 hour class. I cannot cover the meditation like.
I understand. Now, I understand this, but you also understand this. When you speak for 1 hour, do you think you are getting that energy?
No.
When we meditate,
Mm,
or if I speak for 1 hour, I need to have 3 hours of meditation.
right.
What age you have? Like
I'm 55.
55. So how many minutes? I told you 60 minutes of
60
meditation, right?
minute, yeah.
Yeah, but then how many hours of meditation? 3 hours for you,
Mm-hmm.
because you are working round the clock from 4:30 a.m. even at 2:30. It might be at 2:30 a.m. But this is the time when you need to sleep and when you need to take care of your body. Your body needs that rest, that rejuvenation. But that is not happening because again, after 2.5 hours, you will wake up, you will go for your work. You start working from 4:30 and you will not sleep till 2:30 the next day. So tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm not wrong. I know where you are coming from. Maybe there's something that you have to work and you have to earn that money, and I can't help you with that. You have to make your own schedule. I can just help you here with the energy we are associating with the way I'm talking. If I can help you in any way, it would be only through meditation. So you have to
Mm-hmm.
give yourself that time. And
So I work in the retail, and our hours are like sometimes my schedule is not fixed. So sometimes they give me morning, sometimes afternoon, sometimes in the closing. So it's different hours I work it. So and that's why I don't teach evening classes anymore. Like from
okay,
October I
listen,
stopped.
listen, Parolji. Now the point is, it is you who has to meditate. I am doing my own meditation. You do your own meditation. Okay. We are coming here together at this time. Because it is okay for you, that's why you're coming. Just imagine if it was not okay for you, would you come here? Tell me. You won't,
No.
right? You will do, suppose if I tell you, okay, चल पारुल, चल आज चलते हैं, हम आज पानी पूरी खाकर आते हैं, पिज्जा खा के आते हैं और ये खा के आते हैं, हम शॉपिंग करके आते हैं. Would you make time for that?
I never have time to go out eat, and I don't go out eat.
I'm saying for with your friends. See,
Friends sometimes, not in a night. I don't go
okay,
out eat.
okay.
So
What I'm saying is, if there is something important, इसको लिटरल वे में ना लेकर आप ये सोचिए कि अगर मैंने आपको कहा चल पारुल, सपोज आई एम योर फ्रेंड एंड आई एम सेइंग चल पारुल आज चलते हैं, तो आप अपने फ्रेंड के लिए बहुत दिनों के बाद आप टाइम निकालोगे, करोगे, राइट? केवल फ्रेंड के
yeah,
लिए, अपने
right,
लिए भी. सो
right.
ट्राई टू लिव योर लाइफ. किस तरह से आप कर रहे हो? आप काम के चक्कर में अपनी लाइफ भूल जा रहे हो. अगर आपको शाम को क्लास, आपकी शाम की शिफ्ट होती है, तो आप सुबह ध्यान करो. सुबह की शिफ्ट होती है तो शाम को ध्यान करो. ये मैं नहीं बताऊंगी आपको, ये आपको खुद आना चाहिए कि अपना स्केड्यूल खुद बनाना है. मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट क्या है? मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट मेडिटेशन है. आपको मैं एक चीज बता रही हूँ, ये इंग्लिश क्लास है बट मैं हिंदी में बोल रही हूँ. सी द पॉइंट इज, मुझे माइग्रेन्स होते थे, मेरे को हाइपोथायराइड इशू था, मुझे कोलेस्ट्रॉल इशू था, वेट का ही प्रॉब्लम था. समय के साथ साथ लाइफ ने मुझे बहुत सारी चीजें दी, ली, ऐसा मैं कहूंगी. बट बिकॉज जिस दिन मेरे ध्यान में आई और मुझे पता चला कि मेरे ध्यान से मुझे माइग्रेन चला गया 2 दिन में ही, तब मुझे फील हुआ कि मैं मरू जियूं कुछ भी करूं, लेकिन मैं ध्यान जरूर करूंगी क्योंकि वो मेरे लिए इंपॉर्टेंट है. आप समझ रहे हैं मेरी बात?
Right.
तो ये मैंने अपने लिए सोचा कि मुझे दवाई नहीं खानी है. मेरे लिए
Hmm.
क्या इंपॉर्टेंट है? मुझे दवाई नहीं खानी है. तो मैं वो काम करूंगी जिससे मुझे दवाई नहीं खाना पड़े. अगर मुझे 1 घंटा मेडिटेट करना पड़े तो मैं वो करूंगी, और मुझे उससे आराम मिलेगा तो मैं जरूर करूंगी.
Hmm.
अब ये एनर्जी जब मैंने इसको बहुत ज्यादा ध्यान करना शुरू किया, 1.5 घंटा सुबह, 1.5 घंटा शाम, बीच में भी दोपहर में भी करना शुरू किया, तो आई इनकॉर्पोरेट दैट एनर्जी. वो एनर्जी ने मेरे लिए काम करना शुरू किया. तो जब
Hmm.
उसने काम करना शुरू किया तो मेरे लाइफ में पॉजिटिव आने लगी चीजें. और
Hmm.
पॉजिटिव वो जब हम इनहेल एक्सेल करते हैं तो ऑलरेडी हम मैनिफेस्ट करते हैं. हमारी सोच समझ जहां जाती है, और इस तरह से मैंने अपने पूरे घर को संभाला. जितनी एनर्जी मैं बाहर डाल रही थी, मेरे हाथ में सारे कंट्रोल आ गए, मुझे बोलने की भी जरूरत नहीं पड़ी, अपने आप ऑटोमेटिकली सब कुछ अलाइन होना शुरू हो गया। बट ये आपकी एनर्जी आपके लिए बोलती है, मेरी एनर्जी मेरे लिए बोल रही थी। आपकी एनर्जी कब बोलेगी, अब आपको डिसाइड करना है। इट इज नॉट मी हु हैज टू डिसाइड, आई एम जस्ट हियर एज अ टीचर, मेंटर, कोच। मैं आपको गाइड कर सकती हूँ। मैं आपको ये नहीं बोल सकती कि बेटा आप अपने मुंह में खाना खा लो, मैं खिला रही, मैं नहीं खिला सकती, आपको खुद खाना पड़ेगा। आई कांट फीड यू, यू हैव टू फीड योर ओन सेल्फ। अब लिटरल में मत लेना इसको, इसको आपको ये लेना है कि मैं पका पकाया खाना नहीं खिला सकती, आपको खुद अपना खाना बनाना पड़ेगा। मतलब कि आपको मेहनत करनी पड़ेगी। मैं आपको सिर्फ बता सकती हूँ कि आप अपना स्केड्यूल बनाइए, आपको ये टाइम है। अगर शाम का शिफ्ट है, देखिए मैंने भी काम किया है, बहुत काम किया है, शादी के पहले, शादी के बाद, बच्चे होने के बाद। बट अब मैं नहीं कर रही हूँ, अब मैं सिर्फ ध्यान करवा रही हूँ। देर आर सर्टन थिंग्स इन माई लाइफ दैट आई हैव टू टेक केयर। आई हैव टू daughters, one is 17 and a half, the other is 7 and a half, sorry 8 हो रही है वो। तो बात ये है कि दोनों की तरफ मुझे ध्यान देना है, मुझे अपनी तरफ ध्यान देना है, मुझे अपने हस्बैंड, अपना घर, अपना हर चीज पे ध्यान देना है। मुझे मेडिटेशन की 2-2 क्लासेस होती है, और उसमें रिकॉर्डिंग, एनी हाउ बहुत सारा काम है। एंड राइट पॉइंट इज, मुझे अगर अपने ऊपर ध्यान देना है तो कौन ध्यान देगा? आप आके नहीं दोगे मेरे ऊपर, या मेरे हस्बैंड या मेरे बच्चे आके नहीं देंगे, या रानी जी, सोनल जी, कोई नहीं आके देगा। यू आर जस्ट एडेड बेनिफिट्स। हम सबके साथ हमारी एनर्जी को बढ़ाने के लिए हैं, लेकिन हम सब एक दूसरे की एनर्जी बढ़ा रहे हैं यहाँ पे। मगर हमें क्या करना है? अपने ऊपर खुद काम करना है। आपको खुद को सोचना पड़ेगा कि मुझे कितना ध्यान करना है कि मैं अपने अंदर इतनी एनर्जी, मधु जी ने बोला है 3 घंटा, केवल मधु जी ने ये प्रूवन एंड टेस्टेड, जैसे बोलते हैं ना, रिसर्च करके बताया गया कि 1 घंटा ध्यान करने से 3 घंटे की नींद के बराबर आपको एनर्जी मिलती है। तो आप 1 घंटा तो पहले पूरा लग के ध्यान करो। आप सिर्फ अपनी अगर एनर्जी बाहर स्पेंड करते रहोगे, वो एनर्जी कहाँ आएगी? अब आप जस्ट इमेजिन, आपने एनर्जी ली, अब उसको आपने जैसे जैसे स्पेंड करना शुरू, काम में डालना शुरू किया, घर के काम में, बाहर के काम में, वो एनर्जी चली गई, वो इन्वेस्ट नहीं हुई, यूज हो गई। जितना आपने लिया उतना आपने निकाल दिया। मैं कह रही हूँ आपको 3 घंटा ध्यान करना है। अब आप कैसे करो? 1.5 घंटा सुबह, 1.5 घंटा शाम। कर पाओगे तो 3 घंटा हो जाएगा। नहीं कर पाते हो तो आप ब्रेक कर करके ध्यान करो, लेकिन करो अपना टाइम, खाली वेस्ट मत करो। देखिए मैंने अपनी लाइफ को, मैंने टीवी देखना बंद कर दिया, मैंने अपने ऊपर ध्यान देना शुरू किया, क्योंकि मुझे मेरी लाइफ में मुझे शांति चाहिए थी, मुझे दर्द नहीं चाहिए था, तो मैंने वो काम किया। आपको क्या चाहिए अपनी लाइफ से? आप मैनिफेस्ट कर सकते हो, मगर वो आपके द्वारा ही होगा, वो मेरे द्वारा नहीं होगा। मेरे द्वारा सिर्फ बताना होगा। सांस ही आपकी गुरु है। मैं सिर्फ यहाँ बैठकर सिर्फ मैं वार्तालाप कर सकती हूँ, या वचन निकाल सकती हूँ, वर्ड्स बोल सकती हूँ। काम आपको करना पड़ेगा, मेहनत आपको करनी पड़ेगी। मेहनत जब जो करेगा उसको भी फल मिलेगा। Do your work, do your action, right? You have to act on it. You want some change in your life? Change the way you think, the way you perceive, and the way you act. और फिर धीरे धीरे आपके, और किस तरह से पॉजिटिव सोचना है। होता है, ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं होता है। ये कई लोग बोलते हैं कि नहीं यार ये तो बोल रही है, बड़ बोली है, ऐसा है वैसा है। नो मास्टर्स, आई हैव टर्न्ड अराउंड माय लाइफ, आई हैव डन इट। अभी भी कर रही हूँ। हर दिन करना पड़ता है, क्योंकि आपके बच्चे हैं, आपके हस्बैंड है, सब बाहर जाते हैं, वो एनर्जी बाहर से घर में लेके आते हैं। यू आर द वन हु कैन टेक केयर ऑफ देम, यू आर द वन हु हैज टू टेक केयर ऑफ देम, बिकॉज योर मदर, योर वाइफ, योर डॉटर, वट एवर। बट द पॉइंट इज, आपको ये लाइफ आप जी रहे हैं, कुछ ना कुछ लेसन सिखा रही है आपको, आपके बच्चे आपको लेसन सिखा रहे हैं, आप सिखा रहे हो उनको। हम सब सीख रहे हैं एक दूसरे से। मैं ऐसा नहीं कि मैं यहाँ बैठ गई हूँ तो मैं आपको कुछ एक्स्ट्रा बता रही हूँ, मैं सिर्फ आपको समझाने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ। वी ऑल गो थ्रू सर्टेन चैलेंजेस इन आवर लाइफ, एवरीवन हैज टू। हमारी अपनी अपनी खुद की लाइफ है, उसमें कितने सारे चैलेंजेस हैं, सबकी लाइफ में होते हैं, मेरे भी हैं। यहाँ मैं एज अ मास्टर बैठ गई हूँ तो कि आप लोगों को लगता होगा अरे इसकी लाइफ में कोई नहीं, बहुत होते हैं मास्टर्स। लेकिन हम धीरे धीरे, हर एक दिन, हर किसी का एक जैसा मूड नहीं होता है, तो वी हैव टू गो थ्रू दैट। हमको भी बुरा लगता है, लेकिन एवरीडे हम मेडिटेशन करते हैं। हम खुशकिस्मत है कि हम मेडिटेशन करके उस क्लियरिंग को कर पाते हैं। जो लोग नहीं कर पाते वो अभी भी उसी एनर्जी में है। आपके घर के लोग, बच्चे, आपके हस्बैंड, आपकी वाइफ्स, वो सब उसी एनर्जी में है। आपकी एनर्जी उनको भी क्लियर करने में चली जाती है, आपको पता भी नहीं चलता कि आप बैठे हैं और आपकी एनर्जी उनको निकल कर साफ कर रही है। और इसलिए आपको एनर्जी और क्रिएट, मतलब आपको इन्वेस्ट करनी है अपने ध्यान में, कि आप वो एनर्जी को क्रिएट कर सके। मेरे बैठने से, मेरे बच्चे अगर बीमार होते हैं तो अगर मैं बैठ जाती हूँ उनके पास या पकड़ के उनको हक करती हूँ, वो 2 दिन में ठीक हो जाते हैं, बिल्कुल 1 दिन में, ऐसा बोलूंगी। क्यों? क्योंकि वो मेरी एनर्जी जा रही, तो मतलब मुझे अपने पर काम करना है। मुझे घर में अगर सकारात्मकता चाहिए है, मुझे अगर आर्ग्यूमेंट नहीं चाहिए है, तो क्या करना है? मुझे अपने ऊपर काम करना है। मेरी एनर्जी पूरे घर को जा रही है, आप समझ रहे हैं? मैं खाने में भी डाल रही हूँ, मैं बातों में भी डाल रही हूँ, मैं आपसे बात कर रही हूँ, मेरी एनर्जी आपको हिट कर रही है और आपको क्लियर कर रही है। वो तभी आपको समझ में आएगा जब कल आप उस चीज को चेंज करेंगे, उस परसेप्शन को यूज करेंगे, परसीव करेंगे उस तरह से जो मैं बता रही हूँ। और वो आपकी चेतना को विस्तार करेगी, यानी कि आपकी कॉन्शियसनेस को रेज करेगी, राइज करेगी। आई होप यू गेट माई पॉइंट।
Madhuji, can you please share your daily routine, if you don't mind?
अभी तो शेयर
How
कर।
do you get time for all these? And if you can share
देखो,
it.
आप काम कर रहे हो, मैं भी जॉब नहीं कर रही हूँ, ओके। सो आई अंडरस्टैंड कि आपको काम में बहुत टाइम जाता है, मगर एक समय था जब मैं काम करने के लिए आती थी और पूरा दिन भर अपना काम करके तुरंत सीधे किचन में जाती थी, डिशेस वॉश किए, खाना बनाया, और मैं बाहर जाके बच्चों का खेलती भी थी, बास्केटबॉल खेलना, ये वो हर चीज, यूज्ड टू डू दैट। अभी भी शॉपिंग होता। अब मैंने अपनी लाइफ को थोड़ा सा रिलैक्स किया, नहीं तो मैं डेली भागती रहती थी। दिस इज द ईयर वेर 2 साल, सॉरी 2 महीने पहले से मैंने छुट्टियां लेना शुरू की, तो मैं कंटिन्यूसली 365 डेज ईयर मैं मॉर्निंग इवनिंग ध्यान कराती थी। इन लोग सब जानते हैं कि मैंने कराया है, दिवाली के दिन भी कराया है मास्टर्स। सो हम हिंदूज हैं, इसलिए मैं बता रही हूँ कि मैंने दिवाली के दिन में भी ध्यान कराया है। मैं बैठी हूँ, तैयार होके बैठी हूँ, बट आई डिड इट। मेरे हस्बैंड, मेरे फैमिली, मेरे लाइफ के जो भी लोग हैं, सबने मुझे मदद की, क्योंकि दे अंडरस्टूड। कई लोग ये नहीं समझते कि मैं ध्यान करा रही हूँ, फ्री का ध्यान है और इसके पैसे नहीं मिलते। कहीं शुरू शुरू में कोई नहीं समझेगा, न समझा किसी ने, बहुत हुए आर्ग्यूमेंट्स, लेकिन वी गॉट अलोंग, वी गेट अलोंग। हमने एक फैमिली के जैसे हमने करा। मेरे बच्चों ने समझा, अभी भी समझ रहे हैं, करते हैं, वो आ जाते हैं, दौड़ते हुए आ जाते हैं, बट आई कांट, उनको मैं रोक नहीं सकती, वो बच्चे हैं। बट समटाइम्स हम सबको समझना पड़ेगा। मैं 5 बजे उठ के कराती थी, 5:30 बजे का ध्यान, 5 बजे उठती थी। उससे पहले नहाना धोना, सब कुछ फ्रेश करना। आप क्या क्या बताऊंगी मैं आपको। इट्स नॉट इजी मास्टर्स, मैं समझती हूँ। हस्बैंड वाइफ का रिलेशन, बच्चों का रिलेशन, इट्स नॉट इजी। आपकी मेरे अभी इन लॉज आए हुए थे, मेरे घर में हार्डवुड फ्लोरिंग चल रही थी, सुबह शाम का ध्यान हो रहा था। देन बिकॉज इन लॉज हैं, तो मैं उनसे एक काम नहीं करवाती थी। कि कई लोग सोचते हैं कि ये बहू है, मे बी वो करा रहे हैं, लेकिन नहीं। मैं कोशिश करती थी कि मैं सारे काम खुद करूं, मैं उनसे ना कराऊं, क्योंकि वो, चाहे वो मेरे पेरेंट हो या मेरे हस्बैंड के, बात तो यही है कि दे हैव टू, दे आर ओल्ड एंड दे कांट वर्क दैट मच। सो आई विल डू इट, इट्स ओके, आई एम यंग, राइट? अभी मैं कर सकती हूँ। और सुबह मॉर्निंग में ध्यान कराने से पहले नाश्ता बना के उतरती थी, और उसके बाद मैं जल्दी से ध्यान कराती थी। ध्यान खत्म होता था, अगेन आई गो बैक एंड कुक द लंच। उसके बाद सबको लंच देके, उसके बाद डिशेस वॉश करना है, उसके बाद दूसरा काम करना है, फिर चाय का टाइम हो जाता था शाम का। एंड लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स हैपेंड, एंड हार्डवुड फ्लोरिंग चल रही है, घर क्लीन करना है, डिशेस, लॉन्ड्री, फूड। एंड मेरे घर में 4 लोग हैं, 4 लोग के अलग अलग खाने हैं। मेरी बड़ी अलग खाती है, छोटी अलग खाना खाती है, मैं अलग पसंद करती हूँ, फिर भी मैं, मेरे हस्बैंड एक जैसा खा लेंगे। सास ससुर को अलग चाहिए, हर चीज उनके हिसाब से भी हो रही है, राइट? सो आई हैव टू टेक केयर ऑफ एवरीवन। बट फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, मैं पहले अपना ध्यान रखूंगी, पहले मैं अपना ध्यान करूंगी। सो रात को आप इमेजिन नहीं कर सकते, जब तक कि मेरे बच्चे नहीं सोते मैं नहीं सोती। एवरी डे 1:30 बज जाता है मुझे सोते होते, एवरी डे, क्योंकि आई नीड माई मी टाइम। सो अंटिल आई गेट माई मी टाइम, आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू स्लीप, आई एम गोइंग टू टेक माई मी टाइम एंड देन आई एम गोइंग टू स्लीप। बहुत डिटेल में बहुत सारी चीजें हैं, मगर समटाइम्स आई ऑल्सो वांट कि हाँ, मेरे फ्रेंड्स मुझसे बात करें या मैं उनसे बात करूं, होता है, कई बार होता है। बट देन आई विल ऑलवेज डू व्हाट इज राइट फॉर मी, माई ओन सेल्फ। एंड मैं देखूंगी कि मेरी एनर्जी कहाँ जा रही है। अगर मैं कहीं गलत जा रही हूँ, तो आई विल पुल बैक माई एनर्जी, आई विल पुल बैक माई पावर। सो एवरी नाइट डू दैट विथ योरसेल्फ। आप जहां जहां अपना टाइम स्पेंड किए हो, जहां नहीं बोल पाए हो, अपनी एनर्जी वापस खींचो अपने पास। कॉल ऑन, कल हम करेंगे उस, तो ये मैं कल करवाऊंगी। आई
What time you wake up, Madhuji?
व्हाई डू यू वांट टू नो दिस?
I want to know your daily routine. How you get time for all these and
दैट्स
all.
व्हाट आई एम सेइंग, मास्टर्स हेल्प। अगर मैं ये हेल्प काम कर रही हूँ, तो ये हेल्प मुझे मास्टर से मिलती है कि मैं कर पाऊँ। पहले मैंने जैसे बताया ना, मैं सुबह 5 बजे उठा करती थी, अब तो नहीं उठती, क्यों? 2 बजे सो रही हूँ, तो बट नेचुरल मेरे को टाइम चाहिए अपने लिए। मैं जॉब पे तो नहीं जा रही हूँ, तो जब मेरे बच्चे स्कूल जाते हैं उससे पहले मुझे उठना ही पड़ता है। आई हैव टू टेक शावर टू क्लीन अप माई सेल्फ एंड देन उसके बाद मैं बाकी चीजें कराती हूँ। सो शक्ति, कैन यू गो? शी इज वाचिंग मी, माय डॉटर इज वाचिंग मी एनी हाउ।
Do you take a nap in the afternoon?
Today I took, not every day. I don't take nap.
Okay.
I don't take nap. I like to be awake and do my stuff. But and there are many things that I love to do. So anyhow, we'll take that class some other time. You are being very inquisitive about me now. Okay.
Thank you.
Anyhow, yes, you can always know. I like many things. My hobbies are very. I like writing. I like reading. I like. Watching as well. Now I have recently started something, that I watch, and it's whatever fulfills my heart and mind, which makes me happy, I'll watch that. I won't go for violent TV or any argumentative stuff. And I would definitely, like how Nina ji said, or somebody, Dimple ji said, I think, yeah. So I won't go for stuff that bothers me or that is very like वॉर चल रहा है या वायलेंस हो रहा है, नो आई वोंट वॉच ऑल दोस थिंग। न्यूज भी मैं कम देखती हूँ। हाँ, जनरल पता होना चाहिए आपको, तो आई विल गो एंड see or watch or read. But I'm telling you, Parulji, don't judge me or don't judge the book by its cover. I have my own shortcomings. I have my own thing. I have my anger issues as well, but I controlled myself still sometimes because of children and because of, family. You get into that state, but it is you who has problem, not them. Okay, always remember. So ये मेरी प्रॉब्लम है, उनकी नहीं है। मुझे करना है क्योंकि मेरे फैमिली में जो कुछ भी हुआ, देखा, सुना, समझा, मैं उस तरह से बॉर्न एंड ब्रॉट अप, रेस की गई हूँ। तो मेरे अंदर जो भी शॉर्टकमिंग्स होंगी, वो क्यों है? क्योंकि मैंने भी कुछ देखा होगा, कुछ समझा होगा, जो सीखा होगा, और वो हैबिट बन गई। अब हैबिट बच्चों में भी जाएगी। तो हम जब तक कि अपने आप को ठीक नहीं करेंगे, अपने आप को ध्यान, और ध्यान ने हमें कितना ठीक किया है, राइट? तो वो चीज, ऐसा नहीं कि मैं आपको बोल रही हूँ तो मेरे अंदर नहीं है, मेरे अंदर भी बहुत सारी नकारात्मकताएं हैं जो मैं इसको एवरीडे करती हूँ काम उस पे, राइट? तो मैं कोई दूध की धूली नहीं हूँ, या कि ओके आई एम सो गुड और मैं संत महात्मा हो गई, इसलिए आई एम अ वेरी मॉडर्न एज मास्टर मैं बोलूंगी। क्योंकि बिकॉज आई अंडरस्टैंड कि बोलना बहुत इजी होता है, लेकिन उसको खुद को करना बहुत डिफिकल्ट होता है। तो इसलिए अपने अंदर के हर एक इमोशन को आप उसको प्रोसेस करिए, टेक टाइम टू प्रोसेस दैट इमोशन, अंडरस्टैंड योरसेल्फ। जब तक कि आप इसको समझोगे नहीं ना, हम आगे नहीं बढ़ पाएंगे, हम एक अच्छे ह्यूमन बीइंग नहीं बन पाएंगे। पॉइंट और एम सिर्फ यही होना चाहिए कि हमें एक अच्छा ह्यूमन बीइंग बनना है। दुनिया में हर कोई अच्छा नहीं है, वो हो भी नहीं सकते, बिकॉज हम सब सीख रहे हैं, हमारी रियलिटी में। एनी हाउ, बहुत बातें हो जाएंगी मास्टर, सो लेट्स नॉट कंटिन्यू फर्दर। बट आई होप इफ यू हैव एनी क्वेश्चंस, आप पूछ सकते हैं। लेकिन मैं सिर्फ यही आपको रिकमेंड करूंगी, आप 41 डे मेडिटेशन अपने ऊपर कम से कम 1-1 घंटा डेली ध्यान लगाएं, करें, करना पड़ेगा। अगर आपको लगता है टाइम नहीं है, आप आधा घंटा सुबह करें, आधा घंटा शाम, 1 घंटा तो करें कम से कम अपनी एज के बराबर। उतना तो करना है आपको, राइट? सो
Thank you,
चलिए,
Madhu ji.
थैंक यू। यस, सोनल जी, आप
आत्मवंदन और मास्टर, थैंक्स लॉट। आपकी कहानी सुन के तो मेरी भी याद आ गई थी, क्योंकि मैं भी सुबह उठ के 4:30 बजे उठती हूँ, 5 बजे उठती हूँ, और जॉब के लिए जाना होता है तो सब तैयारी रेडी करके मेडिटेशन करके जाती हूँ। फिर रात को आती हूँ, शाम को आने के बाद थोड़ा होता है तो करती हूँ, वरना खाना बना के फिर 9 बजे बैठती हूँ। तो मैं 11 बजे तक बैठती हूँ ध्यान करने के लिए, पर कभी कभी कम ज्यादा हो जाता है, और हो सकता है तब तक तो मैं 9 से 11 करती हूँ, कभी छोटा हो जाता है। मुझे ये बात बोलनी थी कि मुझे आदिवासी महिला भी दिखी थी, वो
मदर,
स्लीवलेस ब्लाउज में, हाँ, और फिर पंख भी थे उनके आगे पीछे। हाँ
शमानिक एनर्जीज, मतलब मदर अर्थ के साथ जुड़े हैं, इसलिए आप तो
हाँ,
रूट चक्रा से।
और बहुत सारे चेहरे दिखते हैं आजकल,
दैट्स ओके, बिकॉज योर थर्ड आई, बिकॉज ऑफ थर्ड आई।
और अभी भी मुझे यहाँ वाइब्रेशन हो रहा है, और यहाँ भी ऐसे
हम्म,
वाइब्रेशन हो रहा है।
गुड, ओके। So
Okay.
masters, thank you Sonal ji, thank you for sharing
Thank you
experience.
very much.
अब हम message let's close the session. My time is done. I have to take care of my family. So thank you so much, masters. Love you all and take care. Stay blessed. Stay happy. But
Thank
do
you,
your inner
Mataji.
work,
Thank you.
masters. Do your inner work. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.